Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be ranking the akatsuki from the weakest to the strongest. So, for the most part, what I hear often, like with people in real life and like online, they just go Zetsu, Hidan, Deidara, Sasori, Kakuzu, Kisame, Itachi, Pain, and Obito. Now, this is just like completely wrong. I just know it is because, like, honestly, this is just like low level thinking. And I think I know the real list. So they are right with Zetsu and Hidan there at the bottom too. And then it would just like be Konan. I think Konan can probably defeat either of them. Black Zetsu is another story, but I'm not going to count him because Zetsu as a whole is what I'm actually going to count. And Zetsu makes white Zetsu makes Black Zetsu weaker. So now let's move on to the sixth spot. Wait, no, it was Zetsu, Hidan, Konan. Okay, that was a slight brain malfunction, but here's the list so far. It's just Zetsu, Hidan, Konan. So coming up next would be Kakuzu. Now, Kakuzu gets blitzed by Naruto many times, and he also gets blitzed by Shikamaru with the Shadow Possession Jutsu, along with Hidan. So he doesn't really have many good feats. And he also gets blitzed by Izumo and Kotetsu during the war arc. He gets blitzed so many times. Although I'll admit, physically, he's stronger than like majority of the members. Like honestly, in a taijutsu battle, pure taijutsu, I think he could swap hands with Itachi. So, yeah. Now, Kakuzu is not like really weak or anything. It's just like the other Akatsuki members are so much more powerful. Coming up next is Sasori. Yeah, the joke is he lost to Sakura and Chiyo. Like, Chiyo knew everything about Sasori. Sakura is a useless fellow. It was literally just like plot armor. Like, that's why they won. And Sasori literally committed suicide at the end. I'm not even going to say that Chiyo beat him. He literally just threw himself in. Chiyo literally just put it out there, and he went inside and stabbed himself. So we're just going to we're going to say he just committed suicide. But anyways, I do think that Sasori is stronger than Kakuzu because Kakuzu would just be overwhelmed with all those puppets. And the third Kazekage himself is probably stronger than Kakuzu. So honestly, I think Sasori would be stronger. Another thing is that Sasori beat the third Kazekage even before he had the third Kazekage puppet. So he's stronger than the third Kazekage. So, yeah. Up next, we got Deidara. Deidara is pretty strong. He literally like almost destroyed the entire sand village, captured Gaara, and then he did the whole ritual thing, which like takes up a lot of energy. Then he was like fighting everyone. He could have literally killed Kakashi, Naruto, Might Guy, Neji, Lee, literally everybody if Kakashi didn't use Kamui. So that's pretty impressive. And I think that's just like way more impressive than what Sasori has done. Even though Deidara himself said Sasori's stronger, he did that just for like a diversion purposes. He would never actually admit to someone being stronger than him. He's also basically stronger than Sasuke from like when the time they fought. He just like rage quit, which he could have honestly won, by the way. If Sasuke hadn't had this reverse summoning jutsu, yeah, like easy. Deidara would have gotten the W. So next, we have Kisame. Now, Kisame, he's like very, very strong. He has the most chakra out of everyone in the Akatsuki. So imagine him with a Rinnegan. Because did you see the stuff that Nagato did with the Rinnegan? And he doesn't even have as much chakra as like what Kisame. So imagine like how much more power Kisame would have with the Rinnegan. But whatever, that's a different story. He's just not as strong as like the rest of the Akatsuki, but he could easily wash the others. So up next, we got Pain. Now, the reason why Pain is number 3 is because he's weaker than Obito. And that's like stated multiple times. So yeah, and I'm talking about Orange Masked Obito. I'm not gonna count War Arc Obito because most of the members were dead when War Arc Obito was there. Pain himself is pretty strong, and I'm not gonna count Nagato because like Nagato, uh, he's just like crazy, but like he's not. That was Edo. Nagato was like never a healthy dude, so I'm not gonna even like put him in there. So yeah, that's let me just like take that out of the picture. So now I said everything. Pain, he's not as strong as Obito because he was obviously listening to him and like having orders from him. So yeah. So coming up at number 2, we got Obito. And the reason why Obito is below Itachi is because it was never like stated that Obito would be like stronger than Itachi, and like multiple times there's like multiple edits all over YouTube saying like Obito had to wait till Itachi died until he can like formulate the plans. So Itachi's like clearly stronger than him, and Itachi literally almost killed him like even after death when he put the Amaterasu into Sasuke. So that's something itself to say. And Itachi literally never tried in any fight he participated in. So that's something to say. So honestly, full powered Itachi's like almost God mode. He literally like one-shotted Orochimaru multiple times. And that Orochimaru could probably take out a bunch of the Akatsuki members himself. So yeah, I really don't see why Itachi can't be number 1. Another thing is like Orange Mask Obito is like pretty lazy. I think 14-year-old Obito is literally stronger than Orange Mask Obito. Like Orange Mask, like the 14-year-old Obito, he could probably beat Itachi, but yeah, I don't think Orange Mask Obito can do anything with him. Just because he was lazy, didn't really do anything. So yeah.